mercy! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Try and stop! Fulfill our pact! Try and stop me! Wrath from the sky! Full throttle! Teamwork is truth! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of me! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Incinerate! Let the mountain's veins boil! Let's light it up! Fulfill our pact! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Show no mercy! Wrath from the sky! Everybody stand! Fulfill our path! Keep lolling! Keep pop! Pyroclastic surge! Embrace the ice! Annihilate! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Power! Yeah! 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 Juice on the loose! Ha! Ha! Sakura swirl! YOLO! Time to shine! Going! Power! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! A little amuse-bouche! A burst of flavor! Whirling snow! Kamisato art! Sometsu! Let the world come alive! Night! The pinnacle of excellence! Take flight! Embrace the ice! Strike a pose! Time to shine! Up to the freezer! A burst of fleet! YOLO! Let the world come alive! Kamisato art! Sometsu! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Illusion shut. Quietly now. Gotcha. Take it easy. Insulation chamber. Quietly now. These are about to get done. Now you shall perish. There is no escape!
Trap cloud time! The bird
Preparing for dust up. Cleanup sequence. Gotcha!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Fallen leaves. Adorn!
Ultimatum protocol. Installation ship.
Quietly now. These are about to get
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
gotcha. Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Here comes the catch. Annihilation mode. Now you shall perish!
Fallen leaves. Adorn!
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Busted. Quietly now. These are about to get
Torn to oblivion!
Well, guys, we wanted harder in-game content, and we fucking got it. It's here. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I mean, this is. I mean, okay, if you just want to pass, okay, so to get all the primo gems, you just need to pass it on a hard difficulty. That's not difficult at all. It's no more difficult than the Spiral Abyss, to be honest. If you want to get both of the feathers, you gotta pass it on fearless mode. Fearless mode is a little difficult, but if you have C0 units and a few constellations, you'll be fine. Dire difficulty, on the other hand, it is. I mean, you can pass it with C0 5-stars and dolphin characters, but in all honesty, unless you're a whale, it's not worth it. Because I mean, unless you're a whale or you're really good at rotations, it's just not worth it. And I don't know how the fuck they expect you to pass this under 180 seconds. You pretty much need C6 R5 characters to pass this. I mean, this, what? Oh, dire mode 180 seconds. That's fucking impossible unless you're a whale. That means you got to be all three of them under 60 seconds. That's just fucking stupid. So yeah. But yeah, I guess I'll show you my units now for those who want to see them. Okay, Farina. Farina, I really need to make sure that her burst was up as much as possible. No bless, just to increase on Skirk a little more. Yeah, so this mode, you'll be using setups differently than usual. Most of the damage comes from Skirk, so I just have Farina buff her attack a little bit. Scoffia, she does pretty good damage. R1, C0, talents. Kazuha, typical Kazuha stuff here, nothing too special about this. Skirk, C1, 110, 8. Martian Hunter because of 100% crit rate. And I'm using I'm actually using the Harun, which is Ayato's signature weapon, but it just so happens to be her second best weapon, so I didn't have to put her weapon because this is her second best weapon. It's only like 5 or 10% weaker than her signature. So Sit Lolly, her signature weapon, it's not even leveled up. You don't need to level it up really to be honest. 4-piece scroll, C0, talents 288, and these are her stats. Okay, who else did we use? Oh yeah, Raiden. As much as I love Varessa, and I hope I'm not the only one who thinks she's actually kind of hot. As much as I love Varessa, a C0 Varessa should not be doing more damage than a C4 Raiden. I mean, come on, she's the fucking Electro Archon. Her burst should annihilate anything it touches. They need to buff this girl. Like when she's doing her burst, she gets like 50% crit rate and 100% crit damage. Something they need to buff her, man. Cause Varessa, I mean, I love Varessa, but come on, she should not be doing more damage than the fucking Electro Archon. Okay. Anyway, 300 ER, 69, 133, pretty decent writing, but I'm gonna try to master because I love this girl a lot. Talents 13, 9. Okay. Who else did we use? Oh yeah, Yellen, Aqua Simulator, 63, 273, 185, 4-piece emblem, nothing too special about that, except for the fact that she's C4, so yeah, she does a lot more damage. So yeah, I mean, you don't need constellations to pass this stuff if you really know what you're doing, but fuck that shit. Alright, Mauikva, signature. That's the stats. Abyssian, of course. C2. And 1, 9, 10. Okay. Shit, long there. I might have had an easier time if I had her signature weapon, but I didn't pull it. I gave her the moonlight so that Mauikva can get some more EM. I gave her the moonlight so Sid Lolly and Bennett can get more ER and have their burst up. You know, there's a stats. Okay, so this Arcade Petra. So basically, what I did was after I used Bennett and Mauikva to put pyro on the boss, I used her skill to crystallize it, and that gives Mauikva 35% damage. So yeah, really helped out. C0 and 2, 10, 8. Okay. And Bennett, typical stuff here. Pretty sure I don't need to show you this. Everybody knows how to use Bennett. It ain't changed. Same Bennett as everybody else's. Okay, so Ayaka was actually very important for taking down the turtle because of that stupid massive electro shield it has. She wasn't really a damage dealer in this fight. I actually turned her into a support, which is kind of funny. But because my Ayaka is C4, well C5 actually, because she's C4, her C4 actually lowered his defense a little bit, and her C2 gave her more ice for, you know, lowering the shield. I don't even remember what C1 does. Oh well. And I gave her the sacrificial sword so I can give her a lot of ER while also doing the skill twice at the beginning of the rotation so I can, you know, get the bursts out and do some quick damage at the beginning. I gave her 4-piece scroll because she's not doing that much damage. Her main job is to get rid of that fucking shield. So when she causes freeze, she gives Skirk and Escoffier and Farina 12% damage. So that actually helped out quite a lot. This that's here. So all that. I do indeed have her Mist Splitter. 2 of them in fact. But like I said, she was a support for that fight, so that's why that's the thing. And finally, we got the new girl here, Inefa. I just so happened to have her second best weapon. I picked this up. I don't know why I pulled it, but since it's her second best weapon, I don't need to pull her signature. All right, I gave her the Gladiator because, you know, that's all I got right now. C0, 188, and these are stats. So yeah. She's pretty cool. I like her. So yeah, guys, congratulations. You want a harder in-game content? We got it. It's really fucking hard. Like I said, fearless mode isn't too bad once you learn how the boss works, But dire mode, unless you are a dolphin or a whale, don't bother, because your only reward is like drip on your weapons, and some of them are far worse than the to be honest, I wouldn't mind going out of my way to get the drip, except for the fact that they expire, and then you gotta fight more bosses to get them again. So that's the problem. So yeah, I mean, for some things, like let's say if you don't have a signature weapon and you're using the catch, and you want it to look like that, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I guess that's pretty cool sometimes. So yeah, I guess for some of the weapons, it could be a good improvement on your drip, but considering what you have to go through to get it, uh, no, it's just not worth the headache. Unless you're a dolphin or a whale, it's just way too fucking hard, and you're probably gonna lose a couple of controllers in the process. So yeah, unless you're a whale or a dolphin, or you really know exactly what you're doing with the rotations, don't do die mode. Okay, don't do that shit. It's just way too damn hard.